The View, paneled by four old biddies who nobody should care about anything they say, continuously makes headlines for being the most out-of-touch, overweight morons on the planet. Now, I love taking health advice from Whoopi about Goldberg, who's about 175 pounds overweight. I love hearing about what it's like, what the everyman and every woman is going through, from uber rich, completely out of touch morons like Joy Behar. But this individual take has been kind of hilarious to me. Whoopi Goldberg has now just like, this headline is backfiring because it's just so great. But this is the headline. Leave a like on the video if you can only vote so hard. Whoopi Goldberg warns that if you vote for Donald Trump, you will make, quote, gay folks and journalists disappear. Stop, Whoopi. I can only vote so hard. By the way, I don't care about gay folks disappearing. But if I have to sacrifice you, my gay viewers, to get rid of the journalists, I hope you know that you went because of a good cause. My gay viewers, we all will remember your sacrifice, okay? We will all remember and honor your sacrifice, my gay viewers. And those of you who happen to be gay who also vote for Trump, you will be worshipped in Valhalla for your sacrifice. A lot of people might be saying, well, I was on the fence, but let's look at the article first. The View recent, by the way, they're trotting out this old chestnut too. This old chestnut. I remember when, I think it was it what's his name? The guy who has all these, who has a propensity of grabbing other men's junk on camera. The loser, washed up guy from Star Trek. Was it him who said that? Somebody said that Trump was going to put gay people in camps. That was literally, if you remember, I know it was 2016, so it was like basically 1,000 internet years ago. But there was a point where the narrative was, in fact, that they would put gays in camps if Trump got elected. They said that. I remember. The View, and like, he got elected and nothing happened. Oh, Mike Pence was going to all put him in conversion therapy, all this stuff. None of that happened. The View recently claimed the GOP spreads frantic, slanderous message warning that the Democrat politicians intend to harm civilians. Yet, co-host Whoopi Goldberg applies the same fear tactic to Republicans on Tuesday, specifically targeting Donald Trump. Quote, this is Whoopi Goldberg, so I'm already fat, so just imagine I'm black with fake dreadlocks. I'm here to say it's ours to lose. It is this country. This is what it's all about. Either you want to work forward thinking, you want everyone to have the ability to say how they feel, what they want to move forward, or you don't. Or you want someone who says, I'm going to be, on day one, I'm going to be a dictator. Who says it to you, tells you, I'm going to put you people away. I'm going to take all the journalists and all the gay folks, and I'll move you all around and disappear you. I'm sorry. Did Trump say that? I think that, this is just outright libelous statements. Trump never said anything of that. First of all, he doesn't like journalists. Everyone knows that. But I can't specifically think of anything Trump has said that was like anti-LGBTQ. Can you? If you can, let me know in the comment section or in chat. I can't. He never said that. They love to use minority groups as their purse puppies to push their political agenda. They love that. Trump has never said any of that stuff. If that's not what the country you want, then you have to make a decision. What? I mean, sorry, Dave Rubin. I'll miss you. Sorry, bye, Dave Rubin. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. Well, that is certainly one way to instill fear into voters, gullible voters, that is. At this point, you'd expect us to continue quoting Goldberg as she explains what evidence she has that Trump wants to disappear journalists and gay folks. Unfortunately, she didn't provide any evidence. None, and her co-host sat idly by as she lied to viewers. We would say if Disney was not so distracted by the Jimmy Kimmel Pat McAfee spat, the executives would concern themselves with this type of vile propaganda occurring under the name of ABC News umbrella, as The View still inexplicably does. However, the company has since allowed the host of The View to spew similar baseless rhetoric since 2016 with zero repercussions. So expect similar segments to continue. I think the only time you can maybe you can refresh my memory. The only time I can think of that The View ever apologized about anything was when Whoopi Goldberg said some stuff about Jews. I think there was something that she had to apologize for. There was something she had to apologize for not that far long ago. And I'm pretty sure she just said some stuff about Jews. That's the only time that The View has ever, to my knowledge, issued any kind of correction. I could be wrong about that. It was it was Holocaust stuff. Yes, correct. Yeah. She's a denialist. Yeah. Tyranny is creeping into the West, but Donald Trump is not at the forefront of the movement, nor is he targeting gay people and journalists. Others are. The timing of Goldberg's tirade is also cringe. A day prior, a journalist in Canada was arrested for asking Canadian Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland about Iran. Take a look. This guy's always getting arrested. This was weird. He did. I'm not going to play the whole video because I feel like Ezra, I like this guy. I really do like the work this guy does. I think he was the guy that did the rugby stuff like that. Some good on the field reporting, but then they lose all credibility when they put out the video along with a fundraiser. I hate that. This is why I will never support Rebel News. Sorry for a tangent, but can I tangent here for a second? Every time Rebel News does something interesting, they always attach fundraising to it. Like, remember when was it Rebel News that when they were doing Hamilton or something like that in the park, and then they sent, was it Laura Loomer or something to go get arrested, and they had already set up the fundraiser before she got kicked out? It's like they purposely send their employees to go get arrested so they can grift money off of it. I hate that. I think that there are probably good people at Rebel News. I happen to know a lot of people that used to work there and no longer work there anymore for various reasons that are not my own to share. But I just feel like, maybe just do the reporting and, make money. Like, maybe you should have your own coffee brand or something like that. I mean, I like Rebel News. I like the work that they do. I just wish they didn't. It's like when I talk about Loomer. Like, Loomer does great work, but then she will always put something in that's like an out and out lie, or she gets she ruins a credibility sometimes, which I do too, of course. But I'm not a reporter, But there's a lot of people that used to work for Rebel that have had said some things about them, but. This guy getting arrested, I disagree with, and I do stand with him. I just feel like maybe, wait a minute to start the fundraiser. I do think that they do good. Like if you're in Canada, that's as good as you're gonna get, right? That's like that's like as good as you're gonna get in Canada. So, I don't want them to go anywhere. But anyway, no, Trump has no issue at all with LGBTQ people. Many gay people voted for him. It's always an inconvenient truth that there's a lot of gay Republicans. The idea that Whoopi Goldberg would be standing on the plight of the LGBTQ community, using their fear against him to try and bully people into voting for Joe Biden, who doesn't even seem to be awake half of the time. I don't know. It's cringe and dumb. And of course the responses are great. Whoopi, you don't need to sell him to me. Journalist disappeared a long time ago. Not sure she's making the point she wants to. Can we restrict it to just journalists somehow? Yeah, I'm fine with gay people still chilling. But if you gotta go, sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your sacrifice. I will never forget you. But, goodbye. I'm kidding. I'm sort of. Are they trying to convince us? All the homies reading this. Okay, I'm okay with journalists vanishing. It's like your terms are acceptable. I wouldn't say that this went the exact way that they wanted it to.